What's up, guys? It's Ghost Queen. I'm back again, a little bit sooner than I had planned, actually. But, okay, there's this story that I came across, and I just felt like I really wanted to share it with you guys in case you hadn't heard about it, and see what some of you think about this crazy story. Now, it's kind of funny, because I was just saying to somebody who works near me on Bourbon Street the other night, I was like, yeah, we might as well just, like, kind of advance and go straight to the Hunger Games at this point. You know, everything's just getting so crazy in the world. And this really isn't that far from it, it seems like. So this story that I saw that really was just shocking and kind of horrifying was about a Russian YouTuber who's 30 years old, and he was doing live streams with his girlfriend, and it seems like they were doing a lot of those sort of like shock stunt types of things, you know, dares and whatnot, and you know, the viewers would donate money and give him more money, you know, to sort of instigate him to do bigger dares and whatnot, this sort of thing. But it seems that some of the things that he was doing was, you know, really bordering on abuse, because they had to do with his girlfriend, if not just straight out abuse. Now, the guy's name was Reflay. His girlfriend's name was Valentina. As I say, he's 30 years old. She was 28, and she had just recently told him she was pregnant. So the live stream in question, they were streaming, and I guess they had been in an argument shortly before this had happened, but he essentially locked her out of this you know, I don't know if it was a house or an apartment in a house, but they were renting a house, and basically he locked her out of the house onto the balcony in her underwear, and it was sub-zero temperatures outside, okay? And he kept her out there long enough that she became hypothermic, and by the time he is seen carrying her indoors and sort of flopping her down on the couch, and he's speaking to her, trying to revive her, she's already passed. She's died of hypothermia. So she was pregnant, she died of hypothermia, you know, for a fucking YouTube stunt. And the thing is that someone in the audience, you know, it's a live stream, so you got the chat going and everything, and there's a lot of people in there participating, and someone had donated $1,000 if he would do this, if he would lock her out on the balcony in these freezing temperatures. So, I mean, there's so many issues here, so many ethical issues. And, you know, I'm sorry to say, but I just feel like there are so many people that get off on this sort of stuff, you know, on this shock value of stunts and, you know, dares and all this crazy shit that people do. It's like we've become so desensitized to everything, to violence, to, you know, extreme actions that shock us, that the bar keeps getting like higher and higher for what we find like shocking and entertaining, if you're entertained by that sort of thing, if you get off on that sort of, you know, shock jock type adrenaline or whatever is produced when we feel this way, okay? So, but yeah, there's a lot of ethical questions that come into play here. You know, are the people in the stream complicit, you know, in this woman's death because they were perhaps egging it on? It reminds me of that Fall River case when a woman was raped in a bar on a pool table, and there were a group of, you know, she was gang raped by several people. And there were a group of spectators who were cheering on the rape, and they were prosecuted, and it was the first time something like that had happened, and they ended up making a movie about it. Jodie Foster played the woman. I forget what it was called. Good movie, though. Interesting story, but these are interesting questions of ethics and responsibility and whatnot, but very, very sad. I really feel for the woman's family, you know, to lose. She was a beautiful woman, too. She had dyed pink hair, actually, and really pretty, and it's a crying shame, you know, to lose a young life just to such a silly, unnecessary thing. For YouTube, for money. Shocking, disappointing, very sad, very tragic. So, yeah, I'll put a link to the Sun UK article in the description of this video if you want to read a little bit more about it. But I was really surprised when I heard this. And, you know, I was just talking in my video yesterday about how just because there is a platform where anyone can sort of get on it and, you know, be a person in the public eye, that doesn't necessarily mean everybody should. You know, some people don't have good values and good morals and good ethics and that sort of thing. So yeah, let me know what you think about this horrific case. And it does sound like a horror movie. And had you heard about it? What are your thoughts? How do we prevent this sort of thing? You know, I mean, of course, none of us want censorship. However, you know, look at what the news channels have had to do because of some of this sort of thing where people would like break into a news channel, let's say, and shoot somebody or shoot themselves, you know, so now they have to have like a 5 or 10 second delay, I think. Maybe that's what YouTube's going to have to start doing. I don't know. You know, there have been these other cases of people killing someone or themselves on a live stream on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, like it's across the board. They've had these issues, and I don't know exactly how they're dealing with it. I haven't really looked into it, but I think it's interesting, especially as a content creator myself. I'm interested how these large, huge corporations that own these platforms, how they're going to deal with it, because I'm sure they're going to have to start worrying about libel, you know. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Lots of videos on the way. Stay tuned. Have a wonderful, happy, safe Friday night. Kiss your loved ones. Tell them everything you want to say, because you never know which day is which day is your last day, or theirs, especially now. And I'm tongue-tied. And don't let the demons bite. Be good, but not too good. Have a little bit of fun in your life. Stay tuned. I've got lots of interesting stuff coming, guys. Be well, be healthy, be happy, be compassionate, be loving, be kind, be generous, be forgiving, and be safe. And I will see you very soon. Have a great Friday night. And until next time, I bid you adieu. Good night, guys.